Okay, here we are in the Demon Studios once again. We have John Smith, who of course probably won't be talking with us because he's got a bit of laryngitis today. Everyone, you've got a bit of laryngitis here. It's okay, Mr. Smith. I just told them you won't be talking today. Instead, we have got, sorry for saying instead, we have our own commentator with us. So he was there on the ground today. He'll be reviewing the match as well as pointing out a few views along with Mr. Curry. We'll regard them as the coach's views. Mr. A. Dlamini, of course, after this, if you just have a deco, take a look at the interview between Mr. Lion and A. Dlamini. If you can just check that out before or after this video, no problem. Anyway, we go on to the review. This is an official review of the Blue Eyes RW match played at the Colosseum. So I should say RW versus Blue Eyes, Royal Warriors versus Blue Eyes. We'll go over now to Mr. A. Dlamini. Sawubona, hello. It's been such a long time. Mr. Dlamini, it was just yesterday, I think. We just recorded your interview with Mr. Lion. Oh, yeah, sorry, but for me it seems such a long time. I mean, it was such a long time. I mean, I think everyone's ready for the match review and analysis. Could you please start, Mr. Dlamini? Oh, I am sorry. I am very sorry. Okay, let us start. Let us start with the match review. Anyway, it's Royal Warriors versus Blue Eyes. Here we have today Royal Warriors played with Monarch in goals. At right back, they had Sean. In central defense, that is right central defense, they had Amol Monga. Next to him was Jatin, and then Prashant A at left back. At right midfield was Parmesh Satish in right central midfield. Left central midfield, Taufik and Manan at left midfield. They were playing a 4-4-2 formation. Blue Eyes, meanwhile, was playing Amol Hatka in goals. At the right back was Atul. Then right central defense was Aju, and left central defense Anand, and Vikrant was playing left back. Now here is the question I have with Blue Eyes. I was not very sure. Actually, I was not very sure whether they were playing 4-4 or 4-3-1. I reckon they were playing 4-3-1 because the way Kapil was playing on the leftish, and then Shivam in central midfield, he was playing on loan, and Tiger at right central midfield or up front as the one, and Dhruv, whether he was playing right central midfield and up front. I was unsure, but let us leave it to the match review when they write in for the MDM. So till then we will just carry on. For RW, it was Parmesh and Manan playing on both the flanks. They were taken on loan. Anyway, regarding RW, if you can just say, let us assume here what you can see on the screen. Let us assume that 4-4 here was RW, while 4-3-1 here, the red team. I'll just move the right back around like this here, so you know these guys are Blue Eyes. So let us go through it very quickly. This is what I thought. Okay. Oh, sorry. My coach's view. Yes, the view is afterwards. Right now, we'll just tell you quickly what happened in the match. The final result was 3-0. Yes, Satish scored in the BNP. In the BNP, he actually came up. He came up dribbling like this. Ooh! And for some reason, they had kept Kapil in goals over here for the BNP. Anyway, he came out like this after a restart, of course. He seems the referee saw him start before, what's his name, Satish took the ball at the BNP. So therefore you know what happened. Kapil came out and the referee had to restart. So both of these players, let's just imagine that these players here, over here, these players are not there. This is just one half. I will try and explain on it later. I will try and make adjustments, but please you understand. So the BMP, finally the second restart, Satish just took the ball like this over here. Kapil was beaten totally. He was rooted to the spot over here, and Satish scored over here. Very easy over here. Very easy. Anyway, we'll start with then the match review. Yes. So then it was a long time. Both the teams were playing quite well. I mean, Blue Eyes were defending. They were playing away from home. They were already 1-0 down. While Royal Warriors were also playing very well. Excuse me, Mr. Kare. Yeah, Mr. Dlamini, you were going on quite well till now. Could you just explain yourself? What happened? Mr. Kare, I want to know if I can mix the both. You know, the views of the coach and the review all mixed together. It's not a bad idea, actually. Yeah, go ahead, no problem. Just carry on, Mr. Dlamini. We've got a few minutes left. Thank you. So, continue with Royal Warriors. Yeah, we had Manan who was playing here. Today I was very disappointed with him. Very disappointed. At left back, along with him, he had Prashant A, who, I mean, you Mr. Kare, you have praised him so long. So much you have praised him over the past few, let us say, a couple of weeks. Yes, I agreed with you. I had a problem with you, with the way you say Prashant had played, but today I agree with you. Yes, he was very late in some of the challenges, and sometimes he was very physical. But for a defender, you have to be. He just has to work on his timing. But today you could see all the errors he was making before. You know how you used to say he used to go all the way up here, but then he never used to fall back. Today he was thinking. He was not going up just like that, like crazy for every attack. He was actually waiting and choosing his moments. Actually, he was waiting. He was beautiful. But I tell you, the disappointment was Manan. How? I mean, look, this Manan, he actually scored 2 goals today. Can you believe it? 2 goals. And still I didn't rate his game. I tell you, my friend, you know, Manan was too central over here. I mean, they're playing 4-4. You know, they're playing 4-4. He should support his left back who's making runs. They should keep making triangles, you know, like this. And this player over here, I can't remember. I think it was Taufik. Taufik was here. Yeah, they should be making triangles like this, waiting for these players to come all the way back, all the way up here to attack. And if they don't press over here, you know, if these players over here, excuse me, if these players over here, if they just hang back waiting for these players to come, then these Royal Warriors players should just come up gradually, very intense, quick passing until they make sure these players come to hassle. Then they can quickly, you know what I mean, triangle, and then quickly make switch passes and attack from the other side. But what was happening, I'll tell you now. This Manan over here, he was very central. Very few times he made runs here. And then when he made runs here, there was no need for Prashant to come over here, and he didn't. Very good boy, Prashant. Anyway, how was his first goal? I tell you how his first goal was. This is Manan, he came down here. He came here. And I am telling you, you know, he came here. He came, I think, just before the half time. He came and he wanted to take a cross like this. I am sure, unless he will probably tell you now. He will probably tell you that he wanted to take a shot. Anyway, either his shot or his cross pass, it went straight, and that too, it went bouncy over here. This Amol Hadker, I think he was preparing for a cross. So suddenly he saw the ball coming across like this, whoo, bouncy. And Amol Hadker, as usual, he lost his head. I mean, he's a very good goalkeeper. Just the other day you gave him a very good rating. But today, I don't know what he was doing. I tell you, he was not under so much pressure. But he still managed to give away this very important goal. And I have to underline his name for the mistake and for the reason why Blue Eyes couldn't come back. Coming from 2-0 down away from home is very, very difficult. Anyway, Manan's shot, he came across like this, and this Mr. Hadkar, he just swung his leg, and the ball either bounced over his foot or it went under his leg. So that was 2-0 again from Manu, who scored 2 goals, and I think you gave him a rating of 6. He should understand that. He should understand if he's playing left midfield, he should be making lots of space down the flank. Then we come to Taufik. Taufik, yeah, he is good. I think I overheard some of the players saying that he was injured. Yes. So anyway, I will think about that and then I will discuss his game in that manner only. He did not play that badly, but I'm very sad with him that he continues to only pass to his central midfielder. Excuse me once again. Anyway, I bet, by the way. That's why I'm saying excuse me. I don't have water. This Mr. Kare has not kept water with me. Mr. Dlamini, I told you we can't afford people to bring you water. How? Okay, I understand. Don't worry. I am enjoying this all. I hope everyone is enjoying this all. I hope everyone is giving you feedback about all this. Yes, I don't know, man. There's only one person is giving me feedback right now, but I'm trying my best. Let's hope they do. Yes. For your sake, I hope. Mr. Smith, you know you can't talk. You've got laryngitis. Don't worry. Next time you can discuss everything. Thank you. Good. Okay. No. Oh, nice. My turn. Okay. So now we are. Sometimes this Taufik, he used to play passes, direct passes to the right midfielder over here or to the right back. I mean, yes, it is allowed. But when this fellow is here, and this fellow should be over here, but he was over here. When these fellows are here, why should this player pass it over here? I mean, go indirect like this. Only when you're down by a goal or you're desperate for your goal, then you play these direct passes, That's why. So anyway, that is the problem I had with Taufik. Today, Sean did a very funny thing. I think it was Jatin, this player here. He came back. He was suddenly available for the match. So Sean, over here, the person who has been playing in central defense all this time, he suddenly put himself at right back. Now today, Royal Warriors are missing Bhushan. Yes, it was Bhushan and I've forgotten the other player. I'm sorry, but it was some. I will remember him later. Anyway, yes, it was JJ. How can I forget JJ? JJ was missing today. By the way, JJ is Praveen. Yes, he was missing. So I think Sean, what he wanted to do still keep some pace on the flank. So he put himself here. At right back, and he put someone in central defense like Amul Monga and Jatin, who has not played for a long time. He just keeps shuffling to Bangalore and coming back suddenly to play as goalkeeper or to play for his team. I tell you. Anyway, I did not think this was the right decision, boy. Sean over here, this man here. Anyway, he wanted to keep pace. On the flank. And to keep pace, he took Parmes. How can he take Parmes on to keep pace? I mean, this fellow is a very good player. The way he slows the game down and the way he uses the right midfield, it was just amazing, I tell you. It was good. But sometimes, there were incidences where he used to dribble, and then there was one time where he dribbled over here and he didn't take a left foot shot. And then he decided he lost the ball or he passed it. I don't know. Why is this player like? He should know. He should know to speed the game up a little or take a shot in the other day. Anyway, this right back also. Sure, he did not play bad at right back. He played quite bad. What if he wanted to cover Bhushan's position? He should understand that he should be making the overlapping runs. I mean, Parmesh, he held on to the ball for a long time. Over here, he held on to the ball. But did he make overlapping runs? No. All he did was make interlapping runs. Something which I am not very impressed about. Okay, so anyway, we have Amul and Jatin here who were not under pressure so much. They were under pressure for maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but they coped up very well. I tell you who was under pressure. Under pressure was this boy here, Monarch. I mean, what a goalkeeper. And he's not really a goalkeeper. He just comes in the middle and he keeps, but what a player. I think I suggested in the previous match, or I don't know, in some previous encounter we had, not with Monarch, but with the MDM. I mean, I suggested, if he is on form, if he is on form, my daughter, if he is on form, he will be too good. And today he was too good. He was diving here, diving there, saving top corner, saving bottom corner, top corner, bottom corner. And it is because, I tell you, in the corner over here, I mean, it is because of him that RW have won this match very so easily. 3-0. I am very feeling very sorry for Abia. Anyway, I think we have gone through all the players. Yes, this man here, Satish, he scored the BMP like I said before. He scored, but his game, he's always looking for a foul. You know what I'm saying? And the referee will give it. There's no doubt he plays advantage whenever possible. But a little aji-baji. I mean, Satish is a big man. He's a big stocky fellow. Yes, this man. But he should understand that a few little fouls here and there, the referee will ignore. If you know what I'm saying. One thing I want to say about this guy is in matches he does not get in very good goal scoring situations, and he should do that. He should maybe try and dribble a bit, woo, like that. He should try and confuse the opponents. Every time if he passes the ball, the defenders sort of understand what he's going to do. While this man here, Taufik, he tried many shots. Suddenly he tries very many shots, and this Chatin is always impressed by his shooting. Always going, oh, Satish, foul, sorry, oh, Taufik, for a good shot. But if the shot goes over the bar, over here, what is the use? Tell me, what is the use? He's not even testing Amol Hadkar. And the way Amol Hadkar was playing today, I mean, he should have at least scored it on target. Yes. I think I will now move on to Blue Eyes. If I tell you, if Mfana Wena, if I have to go back to Royal Warriors, I will. If I remember something, I will go. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Dlamini. Would you like a break? No. I am in full flow right now. I will carry on quickly with Blue Eyes. No problem. Okay, I will just move these players back into position here for their 4-4 formation like that they were over there, and then I will start with Blue Eyes. So we have Blue Eyes now. Blue Eyes were playing a simple 4-3-1 formation. I thought they were 4-4, but I think they shifted to a 4-3-1 formation. I tell you today, Aju has got a lot of confidence. Lord, my daughter, a lot of confidence. This guy, although in the first 5 minutes he was crap. I mean, don't feel bad if I say that, but it is 5 minutes out of 90 minutes. For 5 minutes, Aju was crap, really crap. But after that 5 minutes, from the 6th minute onwards, Aju was in top form. Although maybe, you have given the ratings which have shown that only some of the players have played very well. But I think Aju, he played very well. He was although he lost his temper once or twice, he was very good. He played very well with Anand over here. Now Anand, because he's so young, I tell you, he's young enough to be my brother's son. He's very young. This fellow, you see, cannot be my son because I'm not that old. Okay, anyway, this boy, even when he made a mistake, and he made quite a few in defense, which these Royal Warriors people, they could not make use of. Anyway, even though he played his defense, this player, he's got a lot of recovery. Very much all recovery. So the mistakes he makes, he can cover it up. So anyway, the other mistake, which is why his rating might go down, I tell you this, Aju, he was drifting too much towards Anand. So when Vicky got the ball here, and this Kapil was over here, and who I was talking about, Anand was here, this Aju used to come all the way over here. And Atul over here, Atul is shouting over there. He's saying, "Wait, come over here, Aju, come to your zone. I will show you the zone. Quickly, I will show you the zone. This zone, yeah, which Aju should be covering. That zone." So anyway, Aju later on, I think he did manage to go and cover, but till then he was here. He should understand, Aju, that when you are covering zones like this, I will show you again, like the red back zone, then the right central defense, then the left central defense, and then the left back zone, like this. like this, when it's happening like that, this boy here, Amol Hatka, will act as a sweeper. So if the ball is passed around like this from the left back to the left central defender, in this case Vicky, and then Anand, and then they will pass it to Hatki, who will pass it to Aju, who will pass it to Atul, and it will carry on like that. But because I tell you, because Aju was coming over here, there was this big gap over here. Where? Here, big gap. So Atul did not know whether he should come all the way here, because if he comes here to cover the gap and the ball is passed across, then what is the use of passing the ball about if you're not going to use this width? You see what I mean? Yes. So that was the mistake they were making. Atul, I tell you, Atul has to work on his fitness. Sometimes he can show that he can use both feet, right and left, but then he makes such silly errors, and when he makes silly errors, he shouts at his teammates for not, like sometimes he give a long ball here. He gave a long ball to this fellow, either Dhruv or Kapil, and he's saying, you go for it, I thought you were making a run. How can he do that? All he should say is, sorry my daughter, sorry Mfana, when it was my mistake, I'm very sorry, I won't pass like that again. Okay, so anyway, we move on. We have they were playing, yes, at many times I saw Tiger over here. Tiger, that is Amol Hatka. He was running around, he was controlling the ball very well, and one incident, he took a very good header in the match. I thought it was going in the top corner, but who was there to save it? Tell me who? It was Manan, off the line, round the pole for a corner. And then this funny fellow, he goes and sits arguing at the RA, they're saying that the ball was in. How? The referee had to give him a yellow card, and this, I tell you, is very foolish. He should not get yellow cards for this. He knows there's a zero tolerance policy in this. Anyway, this man here, Dhruv, he was playing very well. I mean, he was running up and down, and because he's running around so much, his fitness is improved. He's playing better. Although his touch is a little weak, I think he has improved. I am proud of this boy. He's playing very well. Anyway, we have Shivam here. Shivam was a bit, he was poor. He was not as good as his usual game. He was sometimes caught in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when the Anand had the ball here, or Vicky had the ball here, over here, I'll show you like this, and maybe some of the Royal Warriors players were standing around here like this, hassling the defenders. You know, this guy here, Shivam, here, and say Kapil is over here, hanging about here, not making much space, whatever he's doing over there. This boy here, let's put the left midfielder here, and these people have just shifted up a bit over here like this. This is Jatin, he's come over here. Now you see there is lots of position here, lots of space, but this boy here, he should remember he's playing in central midfield. That means he's covering this entire zone. You see what I mean? But if he hangs about over here, this fellow will have to give a long pass here. A long pass means there's enough time for these players to intercept over here like this, or this player who's marking him will attack the ball like this. So Shivam should try and get this in his game. He should be coming back to receive the pass like this. So once he receives the pass, he can maybe give it to the other player here, he can give it to here, or he can just turn around and run with the ball. You see, central midfielders should remember that they have to come back to receive the pass from their players. I think this review has been more than enough, combined with the coach's view. I hope everyone is happy. Mr. Dlamini, I tell you, that was good. I mean, that was really good. Thank you. Well, I think it was good. I do hope I get some feedback regarding all this. And unfortunately, if I don't, I might have to discontinue your contacts. I'm not... Mr. Smith, I'm sorry, but we can't help it. Sometimes these people, they just don't give feedback. How? I was enjoying it so much. I hope they write back. I tell you, I hope they do. Yes, Mr. Dlamini. Well, I think we have to sign off now. We'll meet you for the next MDM. That'll be the MDM 47 and the video part 4. Part 4, yeah, or part 3? Part 4, I think it is. Hope to see you on a Saturday or a Sunday. We'll be contacting you. Thank you, Mr. Smith. Thanks, Mike. Thanks a lot. I thought you lost your voice. Oh, sorry. Mr. Smith. Look, I've lost my voice. I'm sorry. How? I find this very funny. First he has laryngitis and now he doesn't. There is something very weird about this. Very funny. I tell you, my daughter, I'm a cheater. I tell you, how funny. This is wrong. I agree with you, Mr. Dlamini. Mr. Smith, we'll be having a few words. Okay. Mr. Dlamini. Salagasle, Mr. Dlamini. How? Salagasle. See you, everyone. Bye-bye.